when you're a kid, you're just thinking about my first insecurities were based on like, oh, the color of my skin, right? Because I grew up in a really
Mhm.
primarily white area. And so I was really insecure about the fact that I was already different. And then on top of that, my hair was cut really, really short. And I had these really big teeth that were at the time really crooked. And so I was already insecure about how I looked. And then when 11 came and my acne started, it was just like, oh my God, I'm a monster. I felt like a monster. And
Oh.
I did, and I know a lot of people that struggle with acne feel the same way or have felt the same way, and I think one of the things that was so amazing and hard about being on Brooklyn was that I had acne during shoots, like, I struggled with acne
Yeah.
while we were shooting, and, like, sometimes it was really intense acne, like, particularly for me, it would show up, like, in my chin or, like, under my
Mhm.
nose area, but they were, like, huge cysts, and so, you know, the makeup department did an incredible job of covering stuff, and also sometimes they edited them out in post, which I didn't even know until, I don't know, I think it was, like, season 5 or something, and I found that out, and I was like, "Oh my god, they're so bad that they're taking them out in post-production! They're fucking using special effects to make my skin look better." Um, and it took a really long time for me to, like.
Think it was also I don't think it was, like, done in I don't think it was done for, like, in a I think it was done because, like, everybody loves you, and they were like, "Oh, me," like, assumptions for sure, and they probably should have, like, run it by you in the beginning.
I mean,
I do
I'm
think
sure I would have loved it
it was
too.
done
I'm sure
from
I
a
would have been like, "Great."
place of, like, "Let's do this for Steph," like, you know?
I
I
think
don't
it
think
was
it
a
was done
done.
from a place of, like, "This looks so terrible, we need to get rid of it." I
I
don't
mean,
think it was done from that
that's
place.
very sweet, Melissa. I think it was probably done from a place of like, this is very distracting, and the audience is gonna be looking at that pimple instead of listening to the jokes or the storyline, and we only have 22 minutes to get stuff across. Let's just take that distraction away. I
Yeah,
don't I mean, I think if
maybe, I
it
don't know.
I
We
I
didn't do
mean,
too many close-ups. Yeah.
that's like, what I mean, we could get into this on a off the pod, but, like,
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, Hollywood's difficult because you're held up to these
Yeah.
standards that are really impossible. They're really impossible standards. And, we are working actors. We've been really, really lucky in our lives. And yet we are not the kind of actors that can, purchase, I don't know, $100,000 machines and have them in our houses.
Right.
Like some actors I've overheard in the makeup trailer have. I won't name names. But like really beautiful
Text it to
people
me
work.
later.
I will. Really beautiful people work hard to be that beautiful, right? Like, at least in
Yeah.
Hollywood, like, if you start that beautiful with, like, beautiful, perfect, clear skin, you're working hard and investing to make sure it stays that way, and if you don't start that way, you're trying to figure out how to get your skin that way, and,
Yeah.
not everybody can afford to take, these big not everyone can afford to do stuff like this with their skin, but as we kind of I feel like as we become this global community where we have access to all sorts of stuff, like different kinds of skincare from different countries, where we have access to like how people look in different countries, beauty standards of
Mhm.
different countries. We're starting to measure
Mhm.
ourselves against, what the rest of the world might do. And like that can be really hard on yourself.